How do I create a new assignment in BlazeVIEW? Begin on your course homepage. From the homepage, select Assessments and then Assignments. To create a new assignment, hit the blue New Assignment button. In the new assignment experience, you can go ahead and give your assignment a name. You can also give it a score out of a certain number of points and a due date. If you would like the assignment to be tied to a certain gradebook item that you may have already created, you can do that on this drop-down. BlazeVIEW will automatically create and link to a new grade item with the same title and points as what you've already typed. If you have any existing grade items with no association to an existing assignment, then you can go ahead and select this bottom selection. I'm going to create and link a new grade item. Any instructions for students will go in this box, and you also have the option to upload a file, attach a link to an existing activity such as course content or course file, or perhaps link back to a discussion board for students to reference. You can link to an external website, a Google Drive file, or a OneDrive file. You can also record audio and video for students if you wish. Underneath Availability Dates and Conditions, you can select the start and end dates for the assignment to be viewed. When setting the start and end date and times for the assignment, you want to allow students enough time to view, prepare, and complete the assignment. Generally, we recommend a few minutes of a grace period just in case students do run into a technology issue. Let's just say that you want the assignment to be available for 1 hour, perhaps consider an hour and 5 minutes just to allow for those potential issues. The start date is whenever students will first be allowed to view the assignment and the instructions. And the end date is when students will no longer be able to access the assignment submission folder. Generally, having the due date and the end date set for the exact same date and time works just fine. If you would like to allow for a little bit of a grace period for students to submit an assignment late, you can extend the end date of the assignment a couple of days past the due date of the assignment. If you would like any release conditions or special access, those options are here. And the next section is the submission and completion. Individual assignment is the default, and also file submission is the default submission type. You can also choose a text submission, on-paper submission, or observed in person. You can choose between unlimited or 1 file per submission, and which submissions are kept. Under Evaluation and Feedback, you have the opportunity to add a rubric. You can create a new rubric here, or tie to some learning objectives for your course. If you would like to use the Turnitin integration, you can click the Manage Turnitin button and use the selections there. Once you're finished with all of your settings, hit Save and Close, and it will bring you back to the list of assignments. The icons next to the assignment title may tell you if you need to make any changes. For example, the I with the line through it means that this item is hidden to all the users, to all the students. You can select the drop-down and Make Visible to Users. The badge icon means that this is tied to a grade item in the gradebook. In this new assignment view, you'll be able to see the number of new submissions, completed submissions, evaluated submissions, and submissions that have feedback published for the students.